Okay, thank you for your patience, and I would like to show a short presentation regarding the log management solutions BalaBit provides for the customers. So let's start at the very beginning. If we would like to start really at the beginning, we should just mention how log came into the picture as a whole general idea. First of all, it was used to collect information from various devices for debugging purposes. But later on, as the syslog project started, it became a much more of a standard and three things in one. First of all, it was an application. It was able to collect event logs from various applications. It was also the data itself, the stored in message, and also it was a protocol. So it was capable of forwarding it from one point to another. And this is how we came into the picture as a solution for forwarding huge amounts of data to centralized locations. First of all, we had the open source project of syslog-ng, but later on a higher demand for commercial support and for added features arose, and we improved it and became the premium edition. And also later on, the pioneer of our log management solutions, the syslog Storebox, an application version of the previous software-based version, was designed and also had a built-in graphical user interface and a search engine as well. But we will see it later on. So basically, why people choose our solutions? First of all, there are the compliance regulation reasons. People need to meet several compliance at the same time, and that's why they choose us. Forensics reasons. They need to access all their information at the same time, anytime they want. Also, there are the CM optimization options. People need, when they have a management system, right, they need more reliable data, and also they wish to cut on the costs they had so far with them. And also there are enterprise-size log management. In this case, there are heterogenic and standalone environments, and both needs a reliable tool that is able to collect all their information and centralize it. I would like to show you a small graph regarding how each individual tool of ours work and what set of skills they have. So basically, if with the open source edition, you can collect and centralize all the information you have gathered so far. Then, with the premium edition, you have already the built-in features of collecting and centralization, but also there are the storing on spot or remotely, and also the indexing features, so you can decide which logs are more prior to other ones. And also, there are the syslog Storebox, the application version, which comes with a built-in search and reporting engine, and also alerting. So in any case of you have any troubles with your network connection, you have you will get a sent alert for you. And also these ones that comes with commercial support. So how do we optimize event management systems? First of all, we can handle much more quantity of data at any point than most CM solution can. So basically what we do is that chunk up the information into smaller pieces and send only that amount that can be handled by these event management systems. So there's no overflows at any time. We also provide more high quality data because we guarantee a zero message loss policy, so basically none of the information you forward are lost, so the information you get out once the analyzation is done is more reliable in these cases. We also cut on the costs. How do we do that? Well, basically most event management solutions nowadays work with the event per second number, which is high because most enterprises work with like hundreds of thousands of logs each and every day, and doing an analysis on them is a very huge cost. If you just decide and filter which ones are the important ones and really you should send into a CM solution, in this case you can significantly cut the costs of it. And also by all the mentioned features, all the information you get out from the analysis are more reliable than you had previously without the management tool. And I would like to show how does a basic setup of a network looks like if you implement the software-based version of syslog-ng. So you can put it at 3 different areas within your network. You can put it at the client side, at the host or the server side? Well, let's talk about the host. Host is situated at the very beginning of the point, which area is you collect all the information from. This can be various network devices, I'm mentioning, over 50 platforms. Then all the information you have gathered are sent into the client side, a smaller area. In this area, you can decide if the information came in is relevant enough for forwarding it, and you can do the pre-filtering. All the informations that are unnecessary can be scratched at this point. And also, network destinations can be preset. Where should you forward the logs from this point on? Also, you reach the server side at this point when you can once again do a filtering situation, and also predetermine where should the endpoint would be. Should it be an event management solution, a behavior analytic solution, or additional network devices you would like to forward to? And here comes the appliance version. Also, in this case, the syslog circle stands as it's also embedded the client and the host side once again. You can do this, the software version with that, or additional network devices can be added as well, where you collect the logs from. Inside the box, once the logs are here, you can once again decide which ones are important, then create a prioritization, which ones are more important and which should be sent forward prior than others. Also, you can search individual logs, create on-spot reports with them, reduce their sizes, or store them or send them to the archive directly. And once again, you can predetermine where should they go next. I would like to show some of the reference customers who already purchased our solution and very fond of it. Mostly you can see we basically provide help for telecommunicational and financial companies, but also additional service providers also use our solution as well. And I would like to finish the presentation with three different case studies in this case. First of all is CVT, a service provider for different companies all around the globe. They needed a solution that was able to meet various compliance regulations at the same time. Once we implemented the premium edition, and with the security and encryption methods we provide, all these requirements were able to be met. Not only telecommunicational and financial, but even governmental and healthcare centers were in their line. So basically all these requirements were met at the same time with our solution. A local university also approached us with a need to centralization. They had various network devices ranging from Windows even to Red Hat, and they needed one solution that was able to gather all their logs into one area and from that send it to an event management solution. And last but not least, there was fun. A Wi-Fi service and a Wi-Fi application provider. What they needed was a solution that was which guaranteed that no messages were lost during the transfer. So we implemented a 4-based solution for them. First of all, the reliable log transfer protocol, which means that once there is any message sent from the client to the server side, the server will send an acknowledgement message back to the client side. Also, there are the space buffering. In this case, if there's any connection error between the client and the server, all the information can be stored on the client side on the hard drive. And also, once there's another solution for connection errors, the client side failover. In this case, all the information can be sent to a secondary server if the main server is shut down or there are connection errors. And last but not least, the primary and the secondary server were installed in high availability option in this case. And I have just reached the end of my presentation here. If you have any questions, I can gladly answer them. And thank you very much for your time.